Hi, I'm going to show you how to organize your audition binder. First, you want to get a very neutral color. Black, navy, or white is ideal. And just make sure it's nice and clean. Don't have any crazy designs on it. We don't want to be unprofessional about it. The second thing is we want to print out our sheet music. Our sheet music will either be an even set a number of pages or an odd set a number of pages. So we're just going to say this is an odd number of pages, and because it's only 3 pages, I'm only going to do single-sided, and you'll see in a moment why. The first thing we want to do is hole punch. Okay, take our sheet music, print it out, hole punch. I just make it easy and hole punch on both sides. Okay, push it all the way back so your holes are in a nice even space. And we want to make sure that this is set at 11. You see this little knob thing here, and you can pull it and adjust it to whatever size we want to adjust it to. And we want to adjust it to where it lines up to be 11, okay? Because that's the standard 3-ring binder measurement. And then again, punch on the other side. Do we need punches on all sides? No, but it just makes it easier and it doesn't hurt anyone. It's just quick and easy. Next thing, open up the binder, flip it open. We want to open it up. And make it to look like there's the least amount of page turns as possible for the collaborative pianist. The collaborative pianist is going to benefit from having the least amount of pages to turn, as well as the singer. If there's too many page turns, then it makes it more difficult for the collaborative pianist, especially if they're sight reading music for the first time. And if they stumble on page turns, then chances are you will stumble on your song as well. Okay, so the first page, we want to put it in upside down, right? So when we open it, it'll open like a book. Second page, we want it to open like a book, like I had said, and then snap it in, okay? You can just snap it in at this point because there's only 3 pages. The next thing we want to do, again, I did not double side on any of these for printing. I want to, like I said, make the least amount of page turns. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut. I'm going to cut like this, and I don't want to cut anything, like I don't want to cut the grand staff. I don't want to cut the time signature, the key signature, anything like that. But we want to cut as close to the inside edge as possible. Is it going to be perfect? No, it won't, but that's okay. All right, so we have that. Now we want to take some tape. I know this isn't pretty. Scotch tape is probably the best way, but I just don't have it handy at the moment. And I'm going to go like this. I'm going to see how this lines up. This lines up in a good way where I'm going to push it all the way to almost where those other holes are lined up. I want to also make sure the pages are nice and even on all edges, so it's not wonky. The next thing I want to do is I want to tape, okay? I'm not taping the blue tape on the inside because, well, that's just really going to be distracting and maybe cover the pitches, and we don't want that. So ideally Scotch tape, but I just don't have it handy, and that's okay. Do not use staples. The reason why is when page turns happen, we don't want to rip anyone's fingers open as they're page turning quickly through the song. So we want to use tape versus staples or anything sharp. All right, so there you go. This is the ideal situation. Okay, yeah. Is it flipping over on the edge of my thing? It is. But on a piano, there's a big long shelf, right? So the music stand there is very long. So it'll be fine. It'll sit nice and open like that. 1, 2, 3, no page turn. Okay? So that's what we want to do. And of course, you want to mark any things that you need to mark. like up here, if the BPM is different from what's written, if you want to sing it at a different tempo, then you can write it there. And cross this out and write it there. Any extra notes you want to use a pencil to write it in and make sure it's very clear. If you have any repeats, you can also, just kind of, you can circle it lightly with a pencil just to let them know that you do plan to do the repeats. That's also very helpful. If you have like any cuts, just kind of cut out the section, exit out so they see clearly that you're going to cut a certain thing. Let's say this intro is too long and I just want to come right in at the beginning. I'll just put a big X here and then just put a star right here where I want the accompanist, cloud or pianist to come on in. All right, so and any RITs for any retardandos, any sections that you want to add. The more instruction you have for the cloud or musician, the better. It's very helpful for them, and you can also point it out to them at your audition time as well if it's something you really want them to not miss. Okay, great. So then you're all good with that. That's your 3-page or odd page style audition song. Now, we're going to go on to the 4-page, okay? 4-page or even number of pages. We just want to print single-sided on the first and the last page only, okay? And you'll see why. All the other inside pages, you want to do double-sided. Okay, so it takes a little bit of finessing with your printing, but that's what we want to do. Page 1 and the last page, if it is an even number of pages for your song. Okay, we're going to use 4 pages here. And again, I'm going to set this at 11, do it nice and flush all the way to the back, pull punch on both sides, just makes it nice and easy to put music in. And there we have it, okay? Now, again, we want to open it like a book, okay? The least amount of page turns, the better. I'm going to open it up here. Then I slide in my first page. And this is my inside page, okay? You can see the inside page is front and back, page 2 and 3, because we're only doing 4 pages for the even, just to make it quick and simple. So, again, open like a book. Okay, so it's like this, first page, easy peasy. So when you flip it, you turn it, and it's printed on the back side. Now in the olden days, they used to like everything single-sided and for you to tape all the inside pages together. But now they are saying don't do that, just do double-sided on the inside pages if it is a more than 3 pages for your even number of page songs. Your odd number of page songs as well, yes, but the last 3 pages of your song should be single-sided, okay? So there you have it. 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? Easy, so now pages don't go on. So least a number of page turns, least amount number of page turns. Okay, so the reason why I said for the 3 pages, if you have, let's say, 5 pages, okay, you have 5-page song, or let's say you have more than 3 pages and it is an odd number of page song, okay? If that's the case, then let's just see what we do here. Let's just see what we do. I have page 1. Again, single-sided. I want it to open like a book. Now, page 2 and page 3. Okay? Double-sided. Page 2, page 3, double-sided. So when you open it, opens like a book, the first 2 pages. You flip the page and, oh, well, I only have 2 more pages left. So I want to single side the last 2 pages, okay? Single side the last 2 pages. and do what we did like the last time. Cut tape on the outside. Scotch tape is better than blue tape, sorry. And that way it opens the last 3 pages like a book. So what do they have? Only 1 page turn, okay? Only 1 page turn. So it's very simple. So that is very helpful. They open it up, and open it up. Okay, so when they're playing this song for you, you want to make sure that they see this flap. Okay, so they have it open and ready. So when they start to play the song, they just open, 1, 2, 3, boom. Okay, all right. Good luck with everything. Hope you have a great audition. If you have any questions, you can comment in the section, or if you know me personally, you can go ahead and email me. All right, thank you and good luck.